The movie starts off with a beautiful scene of the Taj Mahal and buses rushing back and forth. There are men going around promoting their leader to win an election. They start preaching weird things about taking answers to their exams and whatnot. Many students distribute their leaders pamphlets and prospectuses. We finally see the protagonist, Rad, who's rejoicing that his friend finally won the election in their college. They celebrate and hold a dance party, having lots of fun. Rad also starts dancing and singing to celebrate his friend's victory. There are girls trying to woo Rad, but he doesn't really care about that and just has fun as his best friend is the new leader of the student union now. But just as they're having fun, some students fight among themselves. Rad doesn't tolerate it anymore and gets involved. He beats up the opponents brutally and injures them. He fights with a whole group of goons, and his friends help him. It turns out, those are his rivals who want to attack him for losing the election. On the other hand, we see the girl, Nurjara, singing and enjoying her life. She has just finished worshipping her gods, as she's the daughter of a devout priest. She is a shy girl who deeply respects her family's values. She feeds the cattle and cleans the temple her father works at. Another priest praises her for being so modest and helpful. He tells her to just get married as she's finished high school. But her father and her fiancé, Rameshwar, who's also a priest, insist she continue her studies as Nurjara is very keen to learn. Her fiancé isn't educated enough, so he wants his future wife to study. Rad is a spoiled brat who belongs to a very rich family. His brother is fed up with his behavior and warns him not to fight with such gang affiliations again. Rad defends himself, saying he was just helping others. His brother berates him, saying he should get a job instead of hanging out with his juniors as he's already graduated. His sister-in-law tries to calm her husband down, but he persists. Due to this, Rad gets irritated and walks away. His brother is extremely worried about him. At noon, Nurjara and her best friend walk towards the college. Her best friend, Indu, warns her about Rad, who's a bully and discriminates against his juniors. They try to walk away silently, but Rad and his gang notice them. Rad calls out for Nurjara, and she slowly walks towards them. They shoo away Indu and ask about Nurjara. They bully her and take her notebook, which has a peacock feather. They make fun of her and steal her lunch. Nurjara stays quiet as she's very nervous. She even offers them water to wash their hands, and Rad gets intrigued by her. Rad asks about her family, to which Nurjara replies that her mother is already dead. He sympathizes with her and sends her away. Rad already takes a liking to her. The next day, a mentally unstable girl comes up to Rad's group and begs for money. Rad asks the nearby owner to give her food and pays for it. Just then, Rad's rival tries to do something to her. The girl screams out, and Rad comes to her rescue. He beats up the harassers brutally, which scares Nurjara a lot. Indu drags Nurjara away as the harasser begs Rad for forgiveness. He consoles the mentally unstable girl and helps her. It's Rad's birthday, and they go to the temple together. His brother berates him again for his nonchalant behavior, and Rad is about to leave, but his sister-in-law stops him. They enter the temple, where Nurjara is present. She's singing a very pleasant hymn. Rad's entire family is impressed by her, and Rad falls for her completely. Nurjara's father sends her home, but Rad stops her halfway. Rad initiates a conversation with her, and Nurjara talks to him politely. He falls for her behavior and her sweet personality. She even hands him some snacks and he compliments her cooking. A competition is being held at a college. Nurjara goes on stage to recite a poem, but the whole audience makes fun of her. They taunt her, and she gets uncomfortable. Rad gets furious and gets on stage. He orders everyone to stay put and not make a noise. He tells Nurjara to continue, and she does so, happily. As Nurjara goes on performing, Rad realizes how much he loves her. The following morning, Rad reminisces about Nurjara and smiles at her notebook. Rad imagines him and Nurjara together just having fun. He imagines him romancing her and her loving him back. They go to various destinations and dance together in his imagination. He hopes for them to be together forever and spend every moment together. At Nurjara's home, her sister comes in crying. Nurjara is shocked to see this. Nurjara's sister's husband is very abusive and he drove her away, threatening to never give her son back. She's crying and saying she wouldn't go back to that man but would rather work with her father and earn a living. She's extremely worried about her son. On the other hand, Nurjara has lost her exam card, without which she cannot take her exam. Nurjara doesn't know what to do, so she goes to Rad for help. Rad treats her very cordially. She tells him that her card was in her notebook. Rad tells her he'd take care of her problem. His family got suspicious of his extremely polite behavior. Nurjara's sister goes around asking for money to get her son back. Rad always waits for Nurjara and searches for ways to talk to her. His friends tease him by using Nurjara's name. Rad's best friend, Aslam, tells Rad's family about Nurjara, and they're incredibly impressed. At college, Rad clears the entire library to propose to Nurjara. He goes to the library and finds Nurjara. He proposes to Nurjara, and his friends watch ecstatically. In the process, he also insults her father. She's so shocked that she accidentally says yes. Rad is very happy, and his friends congratulate him. He celebrates it by dancing and singing along with his friends, as he thinks he's going to get married to Nurjara soon. Rad enthusiastically waits for Nurjara to give her a present. But that day, Rameshwar drops her off at college as Nirjara gets nervous. Rad is devastated to find this out. Aslam stops Rameshwar, and they drag him to Rad. Rad calls out to Rameshwar and threatens him, saying Nirjara loves him and he would beat him up if Rameshwar ever comes near Nirjara again. Rameshwar, being a soft-spoken priest, walks away quietly. Rameshwar tries to confront Nirjara but doesn't say anything, thinking it's just a threat. As they're going to college, Nirjara comes in contact with Rad. He tries to give her the present he bought for her. Nirjara quickly declines, but Rad doesn't listen. He thinks she's just shy, but Nirjara is clearly uncomfortable. He tries to give her the present again, but Nirjara tells him she doesn't feel anything for him. Rad is shocked to hear this but persists in saying he loves her. Nirjara says no again, and that he doesn't love Nirjara at all. She rejects him at that instant, but Rad gets emotional. He starts questioning why she doesn't like him. Nirjara is scared since the people around them started staring at them. Rad tells her he'll quit all his bad habits and start working for her, but Nirjara walks away. He follows her, but Nirjara screams at him. She calls him a spoiled and rowdy gangster. Rad is immensely upset by this and completely loses his mind for a second. His friends try to console him and give him ideas on how to pursue Nirjara, because Rad is completely in love with Nirjara. Aslam asks him to stop beating people up and threatening them so that Nirjara sees Rad as a changed man. But the very next day, Rad's rival starts fighting with one of his friends. He starts beating Rad's best friend up, and when he finds out about this, he rushes to his friend's aid. He finds his rival in a movie hall and ends up hitting him right there. Rad chases the man all around the city, and as he is about to beat him up, he sees Nirjara right then. He remembers what Aslam told him and stops right then. Aslam is shocked to see this. Nirjara quickly walks away from Rad. Aslam starts calling Rad a madman for falling so much in love with Nirjara. He calls him all sorts of names and taunts him. Rad is humiliated by this, and they start fighting. When Aslam tells Rad that Nirjara is soon going to get married to someone else, Rad completely loses his temper. He starts brutally beating up Aslam for saying that. All his other friends try to stop him, but to no avail. Even the mentally unstable girl whom Rad once helped tries to calm him out. Rad's anger creates a mass attraction and everyone watches him. Aslam is deeply hurt by this and starts crying while cursing Rad. Towards the evening, Aslam and his friends are at a bar when Rad walks in to apologize. Rad sits beside Aslam and says sorry to Aslam. He persuades Aslam to forgive him, and Aslam embraces him, accepting his apology. But even after all this, Rad isn't able to forget Nirjara. He tries to forget her but can't. He is lost without her and doesn't know what his life holds. He searches for Nirjara everywhere, as he claims to have devoted his whole life to her name. He wants Nirjara to be with him forever and love him. He imagines Nirjara with him and remembers each and every moment he spent with her. He breaks down without her. He even calls upon God to help him and give him his Nirjara. He begs the Almighty for help. In another scene, a man misbehaves with a woman. Rad's friend sees this and quickly informs him. Rad gets back to the man and beats up anyone who even tries to stand in his way. He's in a brothel but sees Nirjara's sister there. It seems the man sold Nirjara's sister to a brothel for money. He lured her by saying he'd give her money, so she had no idea about this. When Rad tells her this, she slaps him and threatens him. She doesn't believe a word he's saying, but then she sees the police and realizes whatever Rad is saying is right. She starts panicking. The main trafficker escapes. As Rad escorts Nirjara's sister out, he sees Nirjara staring at him. He doesn't say a word and quickly drives away with her sister. He doesn't even know that the woman he just saved is actually Nirjara's sister. He drops Nirjara's sister far away from home so that no one suspects anything about her. Rad asks about her husband and drives away. He soon goes to Nirjara's brother-in-law, Atmarem's office, and beats him up. He slaps him for abandoning his wife. He even threatens to go get his wife at that instant. Atmarem begs for mercy and agrees. Just then, Rameshwar comes in and sees everything that Rad has done for Nirjara's family. He is filled with gratitude. Rad treats Rameshwar nicely and walks away, knowing full well he can't have Nirjara. The very next day, Atmarem comes in and asks Nirjara's sister, Mamata, to come with him. Mamata tells him she doesn't have the money, but Atmarem tells her he only wants his wife to come back. Mamata is ecstatic to hear this and goes back with her husband at that instant. Nirjara is going to a temple when Rad stops her. He tells her that he just wants to talk to her, but she doesn't listen. Nirjara yells at him, causing a commotion, saying she doesn't even want to look at him. This angers Rad. She tells him never to follow her again. This creates a commotion, and everyone near her comes to defend her. He drives them all away and meets Rameshwar there. She tells him how she is happy that her sister is finally living with her family again. That's when Rameshwar tells her everything. He tells her about Rad saving Mamata and even threatening Atmarem, all while having no idea that Mamata is Nirjara's sister. Rameshwar tells her how Rad is a nice person and how much he loves her. He tells her that she should go for him since he is even ready to sacrifice himself for her. Nirjara realizes that everything Rameshwar is saying is true, and remembers every little moment she spent with him. She remembers how he's always been civil and kind to her. Tears stream down her eyes as she walks away. She thinks about forgiving Rad, but suddenly a van pulls up near her. It's none other than Rad. He forcibly pulls her into the van and kidnaps her. He ties her up to a chair and ties a cloth around her mouth. Nurjara is extremely scared as Rad approaches her. He opens her bounds and Nurjara falls to the ground, crawling away. That's when Rad picks up a chair and slams it. Nurjara is crying as she's afraid for her life. Rad tells her that he isn't like this, but that this is what he has become. He tells her how loving her was a mistake and how he's like a madman now. He tells her he's going to marry her no matter what, since she's his life, and he can't live without Nurjara. But then, Nurjara finds a way and tries to escape. Rad gets angrier and grabs her again. He sees Nurjara fall to the ground as she's so scared of him. Rad tries to calm her down, but she starts panicking. He begs her to listen to her, even for a minute. He tells her how he's always been in love with her. He thinks she's rejecting him because he's of a lower caste than she. He confesses that he's jealous whenever he sees Rameshwar around her. Nurjara cannot even utter a word as she's crying. She's shaking with fear. Rad completely breaks down in front of her and asks her to go away. He starts crying violently and calls upon God to ease his pain. Just then, Nurjara comes up to him and asks him for forgiveness for not understanding him. She tells him that she loves him too, and accepts him. She understands his pain and promises to love him back. They rejoice in their newfound love and spend some time together thinking of everything that their future holds. One day, as Rad is traveling on his bike, he sees the same human trafficker he beat up. They attacked him and hit him with their jeep. Rad is injured as they come to him and start attacking and mistreating him relentlessly. They take him to an abandoned warehouse. Rad tries to fight back, but there are way too many men and he's alone. They hit him with rods and rammed his head onto the train tracks. This causes him to suffer from brain trauma and he loses all forms of consciousness. He's bleeding onto the tracks when his family finds him. His injuries are too severe, and the doctor is shocked to see such severe trauma sustained in his head. His friends are worried sick about him as he is sent to a mental asylum. The doctor tells his family that he's never going to be the same again, and his family breaks down. This is devastating. His friends fall onto the ground, crying. At college, Nurjara is worried sick about Rad. She wants to meet him one last time and doesn't care how he is now. She just wants to be with him, but Indu stops her. She urges Nurjara to forget Rad, as he's no longer sane. But Nurjara is adamant. She cannot give up on the man she loves. But Indu tells her this is very harmful for her. At the hospital, Rad finally wakes up, but his head feels like it's going to burst. He screams out in pain as she keeps hearing train tracks and different voices. The doctor and nurses try to calm him down and sedate him. Rad's sister-in-law comes to visit her every day, but Rad just doesn't get better. One night, he runs away from the hospital and goes back to the same place where he was attacked. He starts walking on the train tracks and almost dies, but a man saves him. He is lucky to be alive but has lost all his senses. He can't recognize anyone. He can't speak, hear, or show any emotion. The doctor tells Rad's family that they should start worshipping God as well. None of the medicines are working on him. The only thing that might help now is faith. He suggests another mental asylum to them, which is said to have great results. But Islam instantly denies this. Apparently, that mental asylum is a very dangerous place atop a hill, which treats its patients like animals. They are tied up all day and beaten up. Islam becomes furious and walks away. Rad's brother contemplates what he should do. The doctor tells the family that many patients like Rad have been cured of that place. Rad's family agrees, but Islam stops them. He curses them out, saying they're selfish people who now think Rad is a burden. The doctor just wants the hospital bed to be empty for more patients. Islam tells them he will take care of Rad himself and won't let him go to a place worse than hell. But Rad's sister-in-law slaps him for saying such immoral things. Rad's brother begs his friends to let him go since there's no way. His friends cry hysterically and agree. Rad's brother tries his best to get him to react. He yells at him, screams at him, and cries just to get Rad to show any movement. But Rad is no more than a statue. His brother is wailing as Rad is taken away by the mental asylum. The mentally unstable girl tries to stop him since she considers him her friend, but they take him away. The asylum is a very scary place. It has lots of people with brain injuries. They're all mentally disabled and are treated brutally. Rad is thrown into one of the cells there. He doesn't walk slowly, they say, or react to anything. But slowly, he gets better. The priest there does all sorts of rituals for him and even physiotherapy. Rad starts to walk around and move. On the other hand, Nurjara is devastated. Nothing seems fair without Rad. She cries day and night for him and doesn't know what to do. They can't leave without each other. Rad's family come to meet him, and they cry tears of joy as they see him getting so much better. His friends come to visit him as well and try to cheer him up. Rad is almost healed now with all sorts of treatments done by the priest there. He shows a great deal of improvement. But Nurjara is anxious. She doesn't know about Rad's whereabouts. She asks Rad's friend to tell her about him and how he is. But even he doesn't tell her much. All his friends, Nurjara, his family, and the priest there pray for him. He goes through all the treatments. As Nurjara is praying, her father compliments her for being so pious and devout. That's when Rameshwar tells Nurjara's father about Rad and everything that he has done up until now. Her father is shocked to hear all of this after so much has been done. He cries as he confronts her, and Nurjara accepts all of it without fear. She tells her father how much she loves and is grateful to Rad. Her father understands and walks away, seeing his daughter so bent on getting him better. The priests there use all sorts of methods, and along with Nurjara's prayers, Rad gets better. He comes back to his senses but is overwhelmed by seeing where he is. He beats up some of the patients and even attacks the guards as they try to stop him. All the patients laugh at his condition, and he is extremely scared of where he is. He cries and wails, but no one listens to him. Rad's brother cries day and night, regretting all the times he has yelled at and taunted him. At the asylum, Rad sees the priest, and he begs him to let him go. He's healed now, but nobody believes him. On the other hand, Nurjara begs Rameshwar to take her to Rad. Rameshwar agrees. Rad sees all the inmates copying him and is fascinated by that. He starts to get amused by them and uses them to become free of his bounds. He runs away from the hospital, but in the process, he falls from a high place and lands in a junkyard, which severely injures him. In the morning, Nurjara and Rameshwar go to visit Rad, but Nurjara is scared to see all the people there. She finally sees Rad with a huge gash on his leg because of the injury. She sees him tied up in chains and starts sobbing. Rameshwar cannot see her like this and takes her away because Rad is sleeping. He leaves all the food he brought for him. Rad wakes up soon after and sees the food. He sees Nurjara and tries to call out to her, but he can't hear her because of all the noise there. He desperately cries out for her and tugs at his chains to go with her. He wails and rolls on the ground, trying to find a way, but Nurjara is long gone. He goes home crying. Nurjara's father finds out about her going to the asylum and goes to meet Rad's family regarding this. Nurjara comes home sobbing and sees Rad's brother and sister-in-law there. He tells her to move on since he's not getting better anytime soon. He asks her to forget Rad since there's no coming back. He gives her his blessings and asks her to get married to Rameshwar. Nurjara falls to the ground as she's so lost. She has no other choice than to marry Rameshwar. Aslam and his friends cry out loud, too, seeing as everything seems to have been over. Aslam tells his friends that Rad will come soon, but he gets hopeless soon. At the asylum, Rad gets another chance and attacks the guards present. Nurjara is getting ready for her wedding. Rad runs away from the asylum and soon enough finds a way to come back home. He crosses rivers and roads to get back to Nurjara. Nurjara isn't happy and feels like her life has come to an end. She's numb due to all the pain. She doesn't want to get married, but it has already commenced. The guests are already here, and so is Rameshwar. It's only a matter of time before she gets married, and she can't tolerate this. She feels like she belongs to Rad only. Rad runs through jungles and follows landmarks to finally get to Nurjara's house. He cries for her and finally reaches her house. He is ecstatic to reach her house, but sees decorations being removed. He is shocked to see what's happening. He slowly goes into her room, running to see a crowd of people. He sees Nurjara's dead body on the ground. She has killed herself. Her father screams out in pain. Her sister wails, saying she drank poison, and Rad falls to the ground. He is late. He came back only for her to see that she had already gone. He slowly walks out of her house. His friends find him and try to get him to talk. Aslam falls to the ground, crying. His brother and sister-in-law try to get him to stop, but Rad doesn't want to stay. He doesn't have a reason to stay anymore. He bids his friends and family goodbye before leaving for good. He goes back to the asylum as he has pledged his whole life to Nurjara. His brother tries to stop him a lot, and they try to get him to come back, but he doesn't have a reason to. He never comes back, but rather becomes a priest and serves as a worker in the asylum itself, treating other mentally disabled patients.